So then, the Great American Getaway 400 presented by visitpa.com. That's a mouthful. NASCAR Pocono. Let's talk a little bit about it and all of the different headlines that come from it. Yeah? Alright, here we go. Starting off, it's probably hardly surprising that we saw the JGRs up at the front. They were competitive all throughout the day. I think another shout out has to go again to some fine form that Ty Gibbs had. I mean, the final standings and the standings in the different stages didn't really show it, but he was very competitive at some points. At the same time, Christopher Bell, who got some points early on, ends up coming away from it with 35 points in the regular season standings, 10 more than Joey Logano in front of him, 15 more than Carson Hocevar behind him. But, yeah, that spin, that wreck, just put pay to any kind of progress up to the top of the running order. However, the top two were both JGR. Denny Hamlin, fresh back from welcoming the birth of his son, second place. He's been probably the most successful of the current crop in the Cup Series at Pocono. But he wasn't the winner. Now, some people will say that's due to dirty air for the next gen. Some will say it's due to, maybe not giving it entirely 100% so that somebody else could take the win and be in. Because now there are 3 JGR cars who have won their way in. Thanks to... And this has ended, a 2-year winless streak for the 19 car? Chase Briscoe. His first win for JGR. He puts himself into the playoffs. In the regular season standings, he was in 11th. He's climbed up to 9th. Fair play. Other notable performances. Chris Buescher was there or thereabouts for most of the day. Priest did well. Keselowski led 27 laps. Got unlucky on 2 separate occasions. One, entering a closed pit. These things happen. It's like the... having the wheel get loose, or not having it fully tightened. These things happen, but put paid to a great run. He probably could have contended for the win as well. And it's a good day for RFK. All 3 of them were in the top 10. Ryan Please ended up 8th. But outside of that, well, Blaney did well. He led a couple of laps. Bowman led a dozen laps or so. Logano led a couple. Hocevar led a couple. And actually well played by Carson Hocevar and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. They ran together, but not into each other. Which is very good given their previous run-ins and the fact that we were at the tricky triangle. Perhaps the most unlucky outfit for the weekend was, well, I would say 2311. 2 of them out of the race. Both of them out of the race because brake rotor failures. And it's a very 2311 thing, right? We've seen it before at places like, New Hampshire? Have we seen it at Gateway as well? We haven't seen it at Martinsville, from what I recall, though. But where there's heavy braking opportunities, they tend to push the envelope a little bit too much. Tyler Reddick ended up finishing a lap down. He ended up losing 2 laps. I think he got 1 back from Lucky Dog. But 32nd place. Behind Shane Van Gisbergen, who had to pit because of that wreck, the one that I mentioned Christopher Bell being involved in. But, hey, to be able to get to the end of it, even just 1 lap down, given the brake rotor stuff, that's still good. But it doesn't help with the championship standings and the playoff standings. That is the problem. If we're talking about race winners who are outside the top 16, you're still... Well, no, Josh Berry's into the top 16 now. He's just climbed 3 spots. He had a good run as well. But, yeah, he's just climbed to the top 16. He's in 16th place in that Wood Brothers car. But SVG is the big outlier here. Dropped down another place, back behind Brad Keselowski. To think that both of them are 30th and 31st in points is strange. Because both of them have had winning pace. In fact, SVG's won. But, yeah, they're right down there. They could cause a massive upset in the pecking order. But right now, who does it mean loses out? It's Ryan Priest, right? Yeah. Priest would end up losing out due to SVG's win. Bowman is not too safe. He's 20 points safe. 9 points behind Bubba Wallace, who has just had rotten form, lost 2 places in the standings. Briscoe and Busher have both gained 2 places. Bell has dropped behind... has he dropped behind Hamlin? I think he has. Elliott's dropped down as well. Blaney's climbed up. Reddick's dropped down. William Byron is still class of the field, though. Anyway, that's all for this video, folks. Thank you, as always, so much for watching and joining. And let me know any thoughts you've got in that comment section. I'm glad to have gotten this around in relatively good time. I think was lucky to be watching the Pocono race and being able to see all of it live. Good job for Amazon with their leg of the season. I didn't see who won the in-season tournament. But, yeah. Good job. Until next time, guys, it's bye for now.